What? You think you can't game for under 10 bucks? Well, boom! It's a games explosion by Game Essentials. Oh, goodness gracious. What do we got here? It looks like a big old D-pad with some buttons on it. What are the features? Easily plugs into your TV. Plug in and play now. Games explosion. Here's some amazing game examples. Wow, there's soccer. There's that other game that I played before. And another game that looks like some kind of platformer. 121 games built in. Ages 6+. Did I mention it's a games explosion?
This is awful.
And here is the back of the container. I wanted to say box, but it's not really a box, is it? It's a hangy thingy. Yeah. Here's pictures of some of the games. Take a second, draw it all in. Easily plugs into your TV's audio-video input. Unfortunately, the TV is not included. Includes game controller, AV cables, and instructions. 3 AAA batteries are required, but not included. How sad. I'm gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver, aren't I? Yep. This is manufactured by Executive Machines Incorporated from Brooklyn, New York. But it was made in China. Games explosion! Well, there's no good angle to open this at, so I'm just gonna start here. Let's see. And get up there. Ta-da! I don't think there's any manual. Hold on. There is a manual. It's an FCC statement. What the heck? This device complies with part 15 of... Alright. The controller requires 3 AAA batteries. To install the batteries, please remove the screw on the battery cover. That's a good idea. No terrible misspellings here, or anything too weird. Not bad. This is interesting. In the manual, it shows the AV cable as detached, but it's really attached to the unit on this. Alright, so let's tour this thing. We've got A, B, C, X, Y, Z, and 2 shoulder buttons. They're both marked reset, so don't hit those during gameplay, I think. There's a start, there's a select. I'm guessing these are Hack NES games. Here is the D-pad. It's not great, but it's not offensive. It's even a little bit clicky, which is just rare. Usually they feel like total mush. Huh, I wonder if this works well. Oh, you can definitely feel the contacts. Off and on switch is located on the front. Alright, going over the feel of the buttons, this is kind of interesting. These are flat and these are glossy. These are convex and these are concave. It's really weird. Figure that one out. Anyway, the buttons themselves feel not amazing, but they feel okay. The start and select are a different color, which you can probably see here, but if you're colorblind, I'm helping you out. They're not rubberized, of course. And it's fairly small. Let's put it next to another controller once. And here's the explosion next to an Xbox One controller, and as you can see, it is quite a bit shorter and a little bit less wide than the Xbox One controller is. Composite cables. The composite cable quality is pretty decent. They're not super cheap, not super great. They don't bend easily, but you can definitely bend these with your fingers. Another thing, there's no stopper here, so once you start tearing, you can keep going with this. Of course, that doesn't do any actual damage to the cable, but it is an appearance item, so you might want to just tape it up there to keep it from splitting any further if you have to split it further than it originally did. You probably won't. Note that the cable is about 6 feet long. Let's get the batteries in. I'm just gonna throw that out. There we go. Ready to rock.
Retro Rock plays everything.
Alright, here we are at the main menu of the explosion. Right away I see something I want to play, which is Butterfly. I played this probably in the early days of my station, and I'm super excited to play that one again. Next, another page of games. I'm going to just scroll through all of them real quick so you can get an idea of what's on here. And I'll make comments if I know anything about them. There's quite a few on here that I haven't played before. We'll be playing about 5 games before I wrap it up. For a verdict, Bomb King, Bubble, Devil Rider, Gallop, Shrew Mouse, Cowpoke, Kangaroo. Could that be the original Kangaroo? I doubt it. These all look like hacks. It looks like these are all 100% hack games and not the originals. There's a bunch of these decathlon-like games. I'll probably do one of those. I might throw one of those in because I've done them in the past. And they're okay. They're just all part of one game. So without, being stuck together within their one game, they don't really make a lot of sense alone as far as scoring goes. But oh well. We'll live with it. And the final game, getting its own page, is Roadman, so it better be epic. Let's play some games. Alright, if there's any game that makes me want to buy a system, it's Butterfly. Butterfly, of course, being a tale of epic revenge and redemption, as told by Butterfly. When you fire, the missiles auto-home, so you don't need to worry about aiming. You just need to worry about avoiding that bug, which, if it gets within like a foot of you, it hits you. Alright, fine. Like an inch of you, it hits you. It's kind of ridiculous. The hit detection's a little bit off. I'm guessing it's because it's a hack game. But it is basically a boss battle game. Every level is a boss battle in this game. Oh, jeez. It's going to take like an hour to kill him. Ridiculous. But anyway, I kind of have a soft spot for this game, so I'll declare it good. And here we have Cool Baby, the official game of the Cool Baby gaming systems. Not really. Anyway, this is a collect 'em up. You basically walk around, avoid all enemies, and pick up the goodies to exit the level. It is harder than it may first look, but it's not that hard. If you time yourself right and you're patient, you'll make it through it. Watch out for things that move fast and just avoid them. Look for another way around, because if it moves fast, it's definitely going to hit you. This game has the same hit detection as about every game in this system, which is ridiculous. See, this is bad. This is bad. I don't know if I'm going to get this one. Oh, damn! See, that's what it does every time. Oh, so frustrating. But not a terrible game. Alright, here we have Dragon Den, and this is level 2 of the game. Basically, you shoot the dragon heads, you jump to avoid the dragon balls. Yeah, I said it. It's not a bad game. I think I'll take notice of the controllers at this point and say that they work pretty good. They're really not bad.
There is only one controller.
I have had no missed key presses or button presses. The D-pad seems to be working just fine. It's really not bad. I mean, obviously the games aren't a huge test of it, but they work fine with the games that are given here. Come on, Dragon Head. Oh, mistakes were made. Come on. There we go. I can take this guy out anytime now. Oh. Dragon Tears can't be shot. Jeez, it's so hard to hit him. It's only because he's spitting stuff out constantly. There we go. There we go. Dragons defeated, and on to the next level. Or another game. Alright, so this one is called Bubble Puzzle, and this is just an example of some of the puzzle games that are on the system. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's not amazing or anything. Oops, did not work. What the heck? Basically, the idea is to use these bubbles to fill in each of these puzzle pieces. For goodness sake, rotate. There we go. And as you can see, I completed one piece there. The idea is to complete all the pieces. Very exciting. Alright, here is Devil Rider. It's one of several racing games on the system. It's just obnoxious as heck. A combination of wonky hitbox detection and kind of goofy controls, not due to the D-pad, just coded into the game, makes it kind of a chore to play. Also, you know, you can see a timer counting down, but there's no indicator of how many people you've passed or score. It's a pain. Next game. And here is the Javelin Throw, which is pretty fun. You just press A bunch and then press up to throw your javelin. It's a great time. Kinda. Too bad it isn't part of one big cohesive game. Well, it is, but it's not presented that way in this system, nor in any other one I've done. Next. Alright, so here is Interstellar, and this kind of reminds me of an Atari game I used to play. I know it was by Magic. What the heck was the name of it? Anybody remember? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, this isn't as good as the Atari game, which says something. But it's not due to the controls. The controls work perfectly fine. It's just due to the fact that there's not a whole lot to it. It's a very basic shooter. And kind of weird. Let's look at one more game. And here is Roadman. This is kind of a neat little game. It's very simple. You basically try to fix the road or clear debris from the road to make it so that your van can make it from one side of the terrain to the other. It's kind of mesmerizing. It's really not bad. I like this game. Alright, so what's the verdict on the game's explosion? Well, it's really not that bad. The controls work really nice. The buttons are okay. They don't feel great or anything, but the D-pad works as advertised. The included games are all hacks. You're going to want to know that. They're all like NES hacks. And some of them are pretty interesting. Some of them are pretty bad. There's about, I don't know, about 50-50 there in that range. If you like some simple games, you probably will like it. And honestly, for kids, at a price of less than $10, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. It's really not that bad. I've paid more for way worse systems. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye!